like I said, there's another article talking about how one of the companies who, does security, private security, they received a lot of calls from CEOs about, increasing security in general for CEOs. And this is something, I mean, this is a targeted attack. And I don't want to say targeted like a higher, like Agent 47, shout out to hit the game hitman type of attack. But this is someone, because they're talking about this person came from Atlanta, they rode a bus from Atlanta. I mean, that's, that's a way, that's a ways out the way. There we go. They said suspect may have taken a bus from Atlanta to New York. I mean, my goodness, that's a hike. I can find it back. My bad, y'all. Yeah, so his wife was saying there have been threats, but not that much coverage. I would say they're gonna find out now if he's received threats in relation to this, right? I mean, they're gonna go through all that type of stuff. But I can only imagine how hard it is to delineate what the real threat is versus the fake threat. Just like the president. I mean, the president of the United States, they receive, tons of death threats, which you can't do. I mean, it's a federal crime. You can't send people death threats in general. But it is what it is in a lot of these cases. But we did just see, I would think after, if you're someone in this position, after, at the time, former President Trump, but now President-elect Trump, after his, attempted assassination, and then now that was actually on TV, and now the second attempted assassination, I think, at the golf course, like, you can't have too much security, especially when you're in a situation where you can afford it. Or at least in this, in CEO Thompson's situation, unfortunately, for him, he's passed away, but he wouldn't have to pay for it. I would truly believe that, his company would pay for it. He's a freaking CEO, right? His wife told NBC News that Thompson did not alter any of his travel habits despite the threats. Oh, see, and this is not, what they call it, victim blaming. It's not victim blaming, but one of the benefits of working at the credit union as long as I did is I got a lot of training on active shooters and robberies, holdups, and security type stuff that most people don't go through because they usually don't have a job that involves this. But one of the main things they told us is do not take the same route to and from work every single day. That was something that was beat into our heads. Do not take the same route to work each and every day. And I never worked full time, so I wasn't going to work every single day. They said you never know, so take different routes to work. That was a big thing. Change up what you do. Understand how much stuff you're leaving the house when you're like for women, you guys got purses and stuff, but men as well. Understand how much stuff you got leaving out the house. We're going to be taken out of the car so you can move faster, move more efficiently. All these different type of things are important so you can. This thing we're talking about, you can lose your life working at a financial institution as well, but to prevent some type of robbery, hostage, hold up situation. These are things that you need to be aware of. And this is what I was learning 18, 19, 20 years old. Over 10 years ago now. And so when they're saying something like this, and again, he's the CEO of a healthcare company, but I know they have enough money to provide this level of training. But his wife is saying right here that he didn't change up his travel habits. Like, you got to change your travel habits. And I assume he travels a lot. And again, if you guys want to call it victim blaming, you can call it what you want. But this is something that's well known in the security field, and I would assume they go through some type of training at United Healthcare. If they don't, they probably, unfortunately, will start going through it now. This sort of same situation with the Ryan Coogler situation. I don't know, it's a producer for Black Panther, right? And it's like there's certain things that you're supposed to conduct yourself. How you're supposed to conduct yourself at a financial institution. And if you don't do that, it can lead to the Ryan Coogler situation. And the same situation like this, where I highly recommend you change up your travel habits, you're paying attention, because at the end of the day, it could cost you your life. You only get one life, game's over. I'm not, if I'm sounding like I'm making light of it, I'm not, but it is serious. And it's sad that some people don't know this information. United Healthcare Group is they're the biggest healthcare. That's what I got. Yep. Okay. It's just telling us how big they are. $563 billion market cap. They posted more than $281 billion in revenue last year, making up more than 2/3 of United Healthcare Group's annual revenue for 2023. They said they rose on Wednesday. Man, I was looking at this on Thursday in a statement. I'm not going to say it rose or the stock. I would say, I'm not saying that people were happy that, this happened, but hey, look, that's what you got to look at. And remember, he passed away before the stock market opened. That's happened, should I say. In a statement Wednesday, United Healthcare Group said it's deeply saddened, right, by that he passed away. He was a respected colleague. I think they said he was there for 20 years. I don't know if he wasn't, I don't think he was CEO for 20 years, but he was working at United Healthcare for 20 years. They're working with the NYPD, to get this all figured out. And, their hearts obviously go out to the Thompson family. Yeah, the company canceled the investor event, which acknowledged a medical situation with an employee. Okay, yeah, they kept it on the low. Yeah, they're saying we're dealing with a very serious medical situation. What's a very serious medical situation? Chief Executive Officers, I think this is the actual CEO. Andrew Whitty said during the investor day, according to a transcript, letting everybody know they had a serious medical issue. As a result, I'm afraid they had to bring everything to a close, which they understand due to the medical issue, right? Okay, like I said, he was at United Healthcare for 20 years, obviously joined in 2004 April 2004, he was at 7 years with PwC before he was at United Healthcare. That's according to his LinkedIn page. He became CEO of United Healthcare in 2021 after serving as the top executive, of the insurance unit's government programs. Okay, they're letting us know he lived in Minnesota, Minneapolis, and graduated valedictorian from the University of Iowa. He was facing insider trader allegations. Why? Just look at this one-liner here. Like, he had been facing insider trader allegations. That's not something we need to know right now. Like, just this very second. As things develop, yeah, but I mean, give the man at least his 48 hours. I mean, this came out on the 4th, though. I mean, this article was fresh. Right? This came out December 4th at 9:17 a.m. They're talking about he passed away at 12 a.m. that same day. So this was 2 hours after he passed away now. I mean, can we get some type of respect? Okay, so now they're getting into why this might have been a targeted attack. In May, a firefighters pension fund in Hollywood, Florida, sued United Healthcare Group, Thompson, Whitty, and executive chairman Stephen Hemsley. The suit accused executives of selling a combined $120 million in company shares before a U.S. Department of Antitrust investigation was disclosed publicly. The DOJ's probe was related to the United Health Group's 2021 acquisition of Change Healthcare, which processes medical claims. The lawsuit claimed Thompson knew about the investigation as early as October 2023 and sold $15.1 million and on February 16th, February 16th of 2024, less than 2 weeks before news of the probe went public, according to the complaint. So they're saying this is, amongst the big wigs at United Healthcare dealing with a lawsuit here. Governor Kathleen Hochul of New York governor, said in a statement Wednesday she was briefed on the shooting and directed the state police to provide the help. They're saying hearts go out to the family again. Governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, former vice presidential candidate Tim Walz, he said the killing was horrifying. I don't know if Tim Walz got a lot to speak about killings because we saw all that stuff was going on in Minnesota during the panorama. But anyways, it was saying it was horrifying news and terrible loss for the business and healthcare community. United Healthcare is still dealing with the fallout from a ransomware attack in February targeting its company, Change Healthcare, which processes medical claims. The attack compromised protected health information of at least 100 million people. All your information's already been taken. After the Target one, I think Walmart had a scam too, but after the Target one, your information is gone. All right, the bad guys already got it. All right, y'all. Let me see real quick. Let me see what time it is. Nah, it's already 7:29. All right, y'all. That's it. Locked and loaded. End of the episode. Look, necessity, debt, famous investments, lifestyle. No, look. I mean, this one is not quote unquote directly about money. I mean, we see what the stock price is going to do for United Healthcare. Let's see if I pull it up right now. Let's see what the United Healthcare stock price is doing. See as of today, it's down. It's down. It's down 5.21%. So over the week, it's down 4.77%. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. My bad, yo. So today it's down 5.21%, which is terrible, right? And then we got 4.7% over the month. But year to date, though, when I looked at this last night, it was at 10%. So look, unfortunately, right, they are dealing with, that as well. I don't think the company will rebound. I mean, it's United Healthcare. I mean, they kind of have no choice to rebound. It's the largest healthcare provider in the United States of America. So they'll rebound, right? But it is an unfortunate situation for those of you. I mean, there's no time like the present for those of you looking to getting into United Healthcare. I mean, you can dollar cost average, non-investment advice, but this will be an opportunity. Something dropping 5%, in a day before the market even opens. It is Friday as well. So, that's just something to pay attention to. But unfortunate situation. This is really I just want to cover this because we try to, be more well-versed on here to give you guys the more unbiased information. But when it comes to security of things, I just had a little rant on before I wrap up. Like, it is important for you to pay attention to your surroundings, understand. Like, even I tell my wife, like, when we're going somewhere, when she's going somewhere with our son, like, don't have so much stuff all over the place. That's one of the things that people are looking for, is like how much crap you're trying to get and put around and together and up and down. I'm like saying it all discombobulated because that's what you look like. And it's easier for someone to unfortunately take advantage of you, and they could take advantage of you to the point where you lose your life and you just try to have all this crap that really not going to serve you no purpose. Don't bring it. Or put it in a situation where it's all in one bag so you can move and go, but don't make the bag too heavy. So then you're slowing down how fast you can move. It's all these various things. And then back to even when you're frequently traveling to the same place, taking different routes. Like, I mean, when I was working at the credit union, who knows how many various different ways I knew how to go home? Probably like 4 or 5. Like, I just learned all these various routes on how to go home just because I pay attention to the training. Like, I didn't want to be in a hostage situation. Hello. All right. That's it, y'all. Locked and loaded. End of the episode. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you leave those rating reviews on the podcast platforms as well. My information, as well as my coach joint information, can be found in the description on YouTube. And yes, the taken out of context, I might end up recording tonight. We'll see. Y'all will know if you wake up on Saturday and you have a new episode. All right. That's it, y'all. Remember to say more and say less. Keep making better your best. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.